There was once a man who sold the most precious thing in his life, his time. But he didn't know its value until it was almost gone. Every day, he traded a small piece of it away for money, believing he was building a future. He sold it quietly, hour by hour, and called it making a living. This is the story of a man who sold his time. Ethan was smart, ambitious, and disciplined. He followed every rule of success he'd ever heard. Wake up early, work harder than everyone else, and never waste a second. But slowly, he began to notice that his seconds didn't belong to him anymore. Every morning, his alarm would drag him out of bed before the sun rose. His breakfast was a rush, his commute a blur. The city moved fast, and so did he. But no matter how fast he worked, time always seemed to move faster. He promised himself that all the sacrifices would make sense, one day. But one day never came. His job grew, his responsibilities grew, his paychecks grew, but his joy, his peace, and his laughter, they all shrank. His wife missed their morning talks. His son stopped waiting by the door at night. He had everything he thought he wanted, except the time to enjoy it. One evening, after another long day, Ethan sat alone in a quiet cafe. His phone buzzed, but he didn't check it. He stared out the window at people walking freely, wondering when his own life had started feeling like a cage. That's when an old man sat beside him, calm, composed, and smiling. The stranger asked softly, "How much do you earn for 1 hour of your life?" Ethan looked up and said proudly, $80 an hour? The old man nodded slowly and replied, "When your time runs out, will you buy it back for $80? Ethan laughed awkwardly, unsure what to say. The old man continued, "Everyone sells their time, but the wise ones use their money to buy it back, by buying freedom, peace, and choice." Then he finished his tea and left. Those words echoed in Ethan's mind all night. For years, he had been trying to earn more money, but in truth, he had been spending his life to get it. He realized that if he didn't change now, one day he would be rich in his bank account, but bankrupt in his soul. The next morning, something changed. Ethan didn't hit snooze out of exhaustion. He woke up with clarity. He didn't rush to open emails. He stood at his window and watched the sunrise for the first time in years. It was quiet, peaceful. He felt like he had just bought back a small piece of his own time. That day, he came home early. His wife was surprised. His son laughed louder than ever before. Ethan didn't talk much, he just listened. He realized he didn't need more money. He needed more moments. He whispered to himself, "I sold my time to earn a living, but I forgot to live while earning." From that day forward, Ethan still worked, but differently. He stopped saying yes to everything. He started saying no to things that stole his time. He delegated small tasks. He built systems that worked while he rested. He spent money on freedom, not luxury. Slowly, his days stopped feeling like transactions and started feeling like life. He learned that wealth is not what you earn, it's what you keep. And the most valuable thing to keep is time. He no longer measured success by the size of his paycheck, but by the number of mornings he could spend watching the sunrise with his family. He discovered a truth that most people never see until it's too late. That freedom is the highest form of wealth. Most people sell their time until there's none left to spend. The wise ones learn to buy it back. This is Investholic. Invest smart. Retire early.